Alright guys, today is the day you've all been waiting for. We're going to do a deep dive into the TrueRC Stubby antennas for the DJI FPV system. As you can see, these are half the size of the stock antenna, and TrueRC claims that they give you 50% more range. So let's put them to the test and see what happens. We're going to test the antenna 3 different times in high quality mode with the latest firmware and 50 megabits. There's 2 areas which have noticeably lower signal, and I think that's because they are in a divot here. We'll focus our testing on those 2 areas. We can see that the stock antenna does quite a bit better than the TrueRC, even after we align the position of the quad in both situations. Stock antenna is a little bit behind the Singularity, but when I look very closely at these 2, it looks like the stock antenna quad is a little bit lower, which may make up the difference. If you look at test number 2 a little bit closer side by side, although the stock antenna has a slightly lower minimum megabits per second, overall, it does appear to have a higher megabits per second, except for that one small area. You guys be the judge. We're going to do one final test, but this time using the DJI Air Unit instead of the Caddx Vista. In this test, we see that the stock antenna is performing a little bit better than the Singularity. Ultimately, this test ended in quite a bit of a surprise, and this is why we wanted to make sure we tested it 3 times using both the Vista and the DJI Air Unit. we can see that fairly consistently the stock antenna outperforms the Singularity. Not by much, but it still does outperform, and especially for an antenna that's promising up to 50% more range. The only thing I can think of here is we're not really testing the range per se. In this situation, we're more testing the penetration of the antenna. Ultimately, it looks like they perform very, very similarly, and the fact that the antenna is a little bit smaller may make up the difference. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Looks like I wore my walking pants for no reason.